This squad has been named President's Trophy winners and Western Conference champs. It's the San Jose Sharks wearing their distinctive teal for tonight's game. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro will be seen and heard in just moments. I'm Mike Emmerich, and tonight we get to see the top team in the Western Conference. It's impressive how they've gotten there.
Well, you see how deep the Western Conference is, Doc, and to be sitting on top of everybody else, that's pretty impressive stuff, but they know they cannot lay off the gas pedal at all here with teams chasing them in the Western Conference.
Calgary's consistency is what separates them from everybody else. They find ways to get points even when they don't play their best hockey. That's a sign of experience and a team that is very well coached.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. Martin Jones rode the buses in the minors for 3.5 years before arriving in the NHL. In his first 3 NHL years, twice in the Stanley Cup final. Connor Hellebuck doubled his victory total from year 1 to year 2 with the Jets, was an All-America selection at UMass Lowell. Terrific action lies ahead. The opening faceoff has gotten us underway here.
Calgary's on.
Score! An early goal, and they set that home team back.
Always interesting, guys, after the first goal is scored, whether the team that scored is going to continue to attack or whether they'll sit back a little bit.
We knew the scoreless tie would be broken. Who thought this early and by the visitors?
Boy, the visitors got to gain a lot of confidence getting this early lead.
San Jose's got possession from the faceoff.
Assisted by number 17, Michael Scarborough.
The Sharks luck that along through the neutral zone. And he dumps it in. Couldn't get through, it's loose. Got it right back. Got it in his own end. The Flames with possession in their own end. Can he beat him here? He scores!
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
Jones comes across nicely. He's covered the bottom of the net, but he doesn't get his hands up quick enough to catch this puck as it's delivered over top of him.
A bit over 5 minutes played here in the first. The Flames with the lead, 2-0. Calgary's got that puck off the draw.
Alex Herschel. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 2
Looks
seconds.
ahead to start something. What a tremendous hit.
Looks like he arrived at the rink in a bad mood. Maybe he missed his wake-up call. That early hit is an angry one.
That puck struck him in front. Crosses it. Score! He got iron with that shot.
Hey, Doc, buckle up. We've got liftoff. This is a rocket that blasts into the net at record speeds.
Jones isn't able to make this stop. It hits the inside of the goal post, beats him pretty cleanly, and ends up in the back of the net.
And play about to continue. How satisfying it must be to have gotten 10 in your rookie season already. The Flames control at center ice. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Oh, what a hit that one was.
One way to wear down your opponent, play physical. That's exactly what happened there.
Kane, it's just him. Oh, what a save on a marquee name there. Crashed into him in open ice. Trying to go to Shen. And now it's directed to Yurko. Breaks free. Enormous save on a breakaway kingpin. Oh, tremendous hit. That rush is over. Puck loose. Strong defensive play by Hutton. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. And the players collide in open ice. Cranks a blast. That one gonged him.
That puck hit him in the mask.
Calgary's moving it up the wing. Made the save. Looking from the blue line. What a ripper from the point. A howitzer. Got his pad on a changing shot. And on top of that, another great stop. Had it away. He scores. That's 4 straight. The Flames win the draw. What's next? Cleared it back out of there. Outstanding body contact.
Crosby's often been talked about as a 200-foot player. That means using your body, not just trying to get yourself around the ice with your skill.
And it's all. Boom, they came together that time, didn't they?
This is what you call a great body check. Legal along those boards.
He scores! Alexander. Ovechkin. Goalie to the bench, substitution made.
Well, not much surprise here. The coach has clearly seen enough, and because he can't bench the whole team, what he's going to do is get his goaltender out of there and let him have a bit of a break.
A shot. At least he protected his goaltender. And a save.
13 minutes, 20 seconds. Attention to all fans.
And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle.
You want to show your old team that you can still play, that you can contribute. Scoring against them's a good way of rubbing it back in their face.
Just under 6 minutes to go in the period. Calgary's players can't wait to get on the ice. The opposition can't wait to get off. And the referee's whistle has stopped play.
I always liked playing against a former team. You see some old buddies, but once the puck drops, no friends allowed. The Sharks do an excellent job limiting their opponent's shots on net. One of the main reasons is how many shots they block. Over the last few games, it's a crazy number.
Puck loose, now picked up. The Sharks skated up on the side. Tremendous hit.
I like that he's trying to create space by throwing the body around. This is a way to change momentum in a hockey game.
May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. San Jose's got it in their own end, hoping for center. That puck is loose. No luck getting through that time. Calgary's got a minor penalty here for interference. San Jose's offense may get a spark here from the power play. First crack of the night. He's got this one, and they're after him. Save there.
31 seconds.
Couldn't do what he wanted. Skilled play by Ovechkin. San Jose is going back to get restarted with their advantage. Delayed penalty call. Who gets to advance the puck? The Flames are guilty of a minor penalty for interference. The Sharks' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. They won that draw.
Well, their power play hasn't come through for them yet. Here's another opportunity. See if they can take advantage of it.
Now, they had an attack going, but it wouldn't work because of the pass that's back out over the blue line. Skill play by Hutton. Didn't get through. Wrister. Great save. A terrific first period for one squad, but not for the other. So at least one coach has his hands full. A look, one period down, another period beckons here. What did you think of the first?
San Jose's time on attack was limited, and so they find themselves chasing the game. There's still time to turn it around. Let's see if the coach stressed the importance of puck possession.
Underway here in the period, still on the power play. Score! A special teams goal while short. The Flames have added to their lead. They are heavily outshooting the opposition, and we look at the opposition bench and do not see a white flag yet. Calgary's prevailed again on the faceoff of the neutral zone. Breakaway! What a big breakaway stop! That puck exits the zone, so play has to reset. Shot! Score! And for him, that's his 20th of this season.
When you're in the low slot and a puck's on the backhand, you got to react quickly.
I think, Edzo, half the time a guy shoots the puck on the backhand, he doesn't know where it's going anyway. How can the goalie know, except it's behind him?
The Flames have gotten another goal on a huge night for them. We have seen this a lot. They're rolling. Calgary's got that neutral zone faceoff. It all alone. A breakaway stop there. Just inside the line. What a terrific save. He scored. Oh, I take that back. No goal.
Doc, the puck's in the net, but it's not going to matter. The refs waved this off immediately. That's the right call.
Calgary's got another face-off win. Is able to move on in. No team worth its name is going to let that go. And they square off
You got a couple of big humans scrapping there.
Whoa, and it's over with one big punch. How did you score that one?
Dead even, Doc. Those are the type of fights that you really enjoy.
Still lots of hockey to play. Somebody has to try and provide a spark, I guess, but this has turned into a blowout.
Sharks with a face-off win. Gensel's annoyed. Might be something here.
He's had this look in his eyes all night long.
Calgary's a little too snarly. Minor penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct. San Jose's power play gets another chance to operate. Let's see how they do. In all alone! He was in all alone and got shut down.
This is the type of player we like to play with, eh, Edzo? You get open, he finds you. 50 assists this year.
The Flames win that faceoff. Blocked. It's an onside play. They score! Another short-handed goal. Do you believe these guys?
One small turnover, one bad read, and it's a short-handed goal against. That's a backbreaker.
Calgary's got an enormous lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully they don't go daydreaming now. Neutralized face-off win.
He's got 2 goals already this game. He's going to go hard to get that third one.
Alex Petrovich, and by number 8, Alexander Ovechkin.
In with it now.
Time of the goal.
What a ripper! Great save. Calgary's done it. Back at full strength.
Well, this power play's sucking the life out of their team. They've had some chances to score, but they've just not been able to cash one in. And eventually you have to wonder on the effect that it has on the team when they know the power play's not going to be successful.
Calgary's got another win. Through center, directing that one to Braun. All right, now there's some misbehavior. I don't know if we're going to have to fill the penalty sheet here.
Well, I hope so, Doc, because this game needs this jolt.
Back in his defensive end to get it. Dogged determination there by Fleury. He's got this one. He's got to hurry. He scores!
You give him the opportunity from this spot in the ice, that's the low slot area, he's going to score.
Almost an impossible shot to stop. I don't know if this puck could be placed any more perfectly up over the glove.
Calgary's got a large lead in this game. Let's see if they can build on it or whether they'll start to get conservative. And the faceoff's won. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Well, he's been looking for that hit all night.
And by number 4, Hayden Fleury.
Using the point. Cranks a blast! Can he generate something from there? May not have intended it, but it hit it. Oh, my! Big pad save for the blast. And ring more bells on that one after another. critical face-off win there. What a shot, but a great answer with the glove.
The Flames' center of offense is this player. He has among the highest total points in the league. He has such creativity. If it's not him scoring the goal, he's so good to play with as his wingers just have to get open.
That's a solid face-off win. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Big drive. He scores!
Oh, that shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
Condon's a goaltender that can be beaten up over the shoulders. He closes down the bottom of the net, Edzo, but this time they beat him up over his shoulders right near the elbow.
Calgary's got an enormous lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully they don't go daydreaming now. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. Score! Ovechkin!
Sidney Crosby. Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 32 seconds.
Ovechkin's stick was in a ready position to accept that puck and put it in as a one-timer.
The Flames are threatening to run away with this game. Let's just see before the second period's over if there can be any kind of resistance. And they've won the faceoff. Snapping a pass to Crosby. That's the way to make them pay.
Solid hit in the middle of the ice. Those are old-fashioned hits. We don't see many of those anymore.
Score!
Seconds.
Crosby's decision was pretty easy. This low in a slot, just snap it home.
The Flames have built an enormous lead, and we're still in the second period. They win the draw and will now set up an attack.
87, Sidney Crosby.
Skates it into the zone.
Alexander Ovechkin.
Smart recovery by Shen.
49 seconds.
Big chance here. Score! He's got his second of the game.
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
The goalie can't cover everything. 5-hole is always a pretty good option.
The Flames have gotten another goal on a night of many goals. What a satisfying night for them, and their coach won't have much to say.
Flames goal, scored by number 17, Michael Scarboza, assisted by number 2, Luke.
The Sharks have it along the side at mid-ice.
44 seconds.
Moving it to Scarboza. Gets across, looks over his options. Drives ahead. Score! The hat trick. It's not really loud in here, but they don't expect that.
Oh, he looked confident on that breakaway right before he scored.
Edzo, he's in good position here, but the shooter's known to be a real accurate shooter. He doesn't have much room, and he doesn't miss it.
Calgary's got a large lead in this game. Let's see if they can build on it or whether they'll start to get conservative. The Sharks prevail on the draw. Gains the zone.
Michael Scarboza,
And he picks it up.
by number 18.
And directed up the wing to Besser. One-on-one. Enormous save on a breakaway kingpin. And there's another. A rocket. Score! He's got his second.
Boy, that player really drifted that shot. That left the goaltender behind in the dust.
He doesn't even move. Once he drops into the butterfly, you're certain he's got the net covered. He just doesn't.
Calgary's got an enormous lead, and it's in the second period. Hopefully they don't go daydreaming now. San Jose's got another face-off win.
Number 16, Turner Elson, assisted by
Back on his stick. It's dumped in.
By number 5, Ethan Bear. Time of the goal.
Solid defensive position there. Not a free puck now.
Heads up! Hard, hard, hard! Man on! Bruce, Ruby! Heads up, heads up! Heads up, heads up! On ya! Heads up! Go! Get a man on you! Man on! Go!
Clock about to bleed down to the final minute.
Period.
Calgary is cutting the ice along the boards at center. By himself! He scores! Second of the game! What a performance!
They were pretty excited on the bench. They've scored this last-minute goal. Now they have all kinds of momentum to carry them through the intermission, and so they can start the next period on the front foot.
The Flames have built a tremendous lead and also built some wonderful confidence. What will they say in the second intermission? Probably not much.
Scored by number 26.
Loose puck, the defense got in the way there.
Assisted by
Ranks one. A shot that went way off the mark.
Boy, that puck was really humming off the stick. Unfortunately, it missed the net badly.
Well, they got to be a little tired after these first two periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3. Time to look at the shots on goal. 43 for Calgary and none for the Sharks.
It's time to support those around us with our monthly food drive. Bring 3
The Sharks are suffering on the goaltender. For him, there are great days, there are average days, and then there's today. More in a moment. Third period about to begin. What did you think of the second?
Calgary's up, Doc, here with a pretty solid lead, but they know that their opponent's going to come after them. So let's see how they play it. Will they be defensive first or look to add to the lead that they have?
Period 3 has started. A lot of goals scored by one team. Let's see if the other can contribute or go whimpering into the night. Enormous collision.
Vlasic's often the focus of other teams' physical play. He's going to have to pick himself up after he got trucked there.
Two guys together with force. Big force.
There's a phrase in hockey, hit or be hit. That's exactly what happened.
At the point of drive. Fires. Caught the crossbar with the shot. Calgary's looking to head man up the wing. Big collision in open ice. Twist one. Score! He's got his second of the game.
Fleury's quick hands allowed him to snap that one off and score the goal.
I think when he takes a look at this on video, he's going to see he was in really good position, and he just wasn't able to stop a perfect shot.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate.
Scored by number 4, Hayden Fleury. Assisted by number 18.
Wonderful block.
Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 24 seconds.
Great take, dangerous area. Decides to head for the corner. That is up close and personal. Oh, look at this. He's alone. Can they catch him? Skates along the line. A long scorcher. Save. Looking to Braun. One into another. Calgary skating in their own end, trying to get to the neutral zone. Fires. Solid glove save. I think it's time we hear from Ray Ferraro.
Ennis engaged in that earlier fight, which he won, and since that time, his team has been by far the more aggressive.
Okay, Ray, he is a special player to watch. San Jose's prevailed on another face-off. Picked up. Puck free, ricocheted off a defender. Lost it, but got it back. Thrown right back to the opposite corner. Shot, score! And for him, that's his 20th of this season.
Pretty impressive stuff for this rookie to score 20 goals in this league. I love watching guys score on the backhand.
Really good positioning. He's in the butterfly where he's got most of the net covered, but there's obviously a hole and the puck's behind him.
Calgary's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Crosses that line. Lets it go. Wonderful stop.
Oh, you know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already, but you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
Solid face-off win. Fires one. Great save. Wonderful work and goal. Score! He's got his second.
He was able to get that rebound because the defense fell asleep.
The goaltender looked like he was too concerned, Eddie, with getting his feet back to the post. Then he can't get the 5-hole closed.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Made that stop.
Assisted by number 10.
I haven't seen a lot of this, Doc, after whistles. Let's keep an eye on this type of play. It might lead to something else.
Fleury's play defensively has grown in leaps and bounds. As a result, he has among the highest plus-minus totals in the league.
San Jose's got a defensive zone win. He's got it. Calgary's along the wing at center ice. Breaks away. Score!
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
Man, he played that funny. He didn't even get his stick over into position to help with the stop. He might as well not have one.
Calgary's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Went to the backhand and a save.
10 minutes, 13 seconds.
Fires a shot. Score! And that's the hat trick. There won't be many on the ice, if any, but he's got 3 goals.
Hey, Doc, buckle up. We've got liftoff. This is a rocket that blasts into the net at record speeds.
He didn't leave very much room. He's in the butterfly. He's got most of the net shelled off, but he doesn't cover it all, and it ends up behind him.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate.
Calgary goal, his third of the game, scored by number 8, Alexander Ovechkin.
That was one. He'll get the number on.
You come through that area of the ice, somebody's looking to light you up.
47 seconds.
Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. That's a good hit. Off the forecheck. Terrific determination by Vlasic. Enormous hit.
He got steamrolled there in the open ice. Thought he had more room to slide by, but the road got closed in a hurry.
San Jose's moving the puck up the wing. A heartening collision. You thought they were gone. They're not.
The Flames have been the better team by a mile here this evening. Offensively, they've carried the play that seems like they're just too fast for their opponents who have offered up Little to no resistance.
We did it.
A
It's
smart
another
play to
sold-out
cover up
game.
here.
The team would
His
like to
team
thank you
was
for
in
your
trouble.
overwhelming
Great job
support.
by the goalie here. Lots of buzzing in the zone, but he gets the stop, and he'll settle things down.
The Sharks with a clean win on the draw. Takes a shot. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. They score!
This shot is an absolute laser that finds the back of the net. Nobody saw it until it hit the twine.
Calgary's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
Scored by number 19.
One-timer. He
Assisted
scores!
by number 59, Jake Gensel. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 59 seconds.
You can tell he's worked on this shot before because that's such a quick release, and he snaps it home.
Condon's done all he can here. The net is empty. He makes a heroic dive to get back to the play, but it slid into the net.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. They've got the draw.
Scored by
It's
number
all on
20,
his shoulders.
Thomas Yurko. Assisted by number 19, Matthew Tkachuk, and by number 3, Cale
The Flames are
Time
at the
of
wing
goal,
in neutral
15 minutes,
ice.
15
Save
seconds.
there. Shoots one. Got his stick on it. Shoots it on. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
He shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
A lot of times, as soon as the guy goes to shoot the puck, the goaltender drops into the butterfly position. He thinks he's got the net covered. Turns out he doesn't.
Calgary's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
Scored by number 19, Matthew Tkachuk.
Tries to wade through it all.
Jake Gensel, and by number 3,
A point blast. Got in the way of that one.
San Jose's goaltender just hasn't helped them out at all. They've had enough chances offensively, but they're out of the game because their goalie can't stop anything.
That's a solid save. Cranks a shot. Got his glove on that one. Fires. Pulls the trigger. That puck is held and the whistle stops play. Calgary's got it again. Goes back deep for it. Watch out! A big hit. Score! He's got his second of the game.
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
That's a super quick release of a shot that shouldn't even happen. That puck's got to be out of the zone.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Let it go. A shot. Great save.
19 minutes, 5 seconds.
Hatchets one. Terrific shot in close. 41 left to go. Collected now. 36 showing on the clock, and it's moving. Hutton's been caught with a physical play again. Save.
Calgary's physical play opens up the ice for them all over the place. This player has among the highest hit totals in the league. Very valuable, although he's not a big scorer.
Critical face-off win at that point. Perfect save. From the slaughter wrister. Lots on that to Yurko. Stick save on the changing shot. Free puck thanks to the roadblock. Setting it up. Lifts one to the last few seconds. He's carrying a streak of shutouts. Can he keep it going? He sure can. Till next time.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Defensive zone win. A terrific performance is finished, and not the only time. His shutout streak continues.
He's been playing well for a while now, Doc, and he's got a nice shutout streak going.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.